show you what I got going on here. So I went ahead and put my nut zerks in there. My rivet nuts. One there, one there, one there, one there. Just this panel. This hole is too big for the panel, so I'm making a bezel panel. That'll go on the back side of it. So there's my bezel panel. It's going to go on the back side of the switch panel. There's cut out a notch there for one of the rivets, and then the bigger holes, smaller holes on the outside, those are notches for the rivets as well. So the switch panel is going to rivet to this, but the whole panel will be attached, so we can remove the whole panel and get to the wiring if we have to. Got the switch panel in, my bezel that I made. This basically slips over it, so we're at the track, we need to pull this panel out to mess with the wiring or something like that, or get up underneath here in the corner. There's a big hole here where we got access. Pull these 4 screws out, these 4 bolts, the whole panel will come right out. These nut zerks on the back of them. I do have to get smaller 3/16 headed rivets. Just the big head ones I had to cut down a little bit to clear the bolts. So I want it to look nice, and two, they kind of overhang on the side, so I'll get small headed 3/16 to put in there instead, but it's in there nice and tight. It's got one more ignition wire, gauge power wire to wire up, and that's pretty much it for the switch panel. Alright, let's see how we did. Got the dash panel in there, the switch panel in there. Master power on. Gauges the cycle, go to warning. Yep, it's got no oil pressure. So fan works. I gotta hook up the ground for this one. That's the driver fan. This is ignition, which I don't have the wiring hooked up for it. Well, I mean, I got all the wiring and stuff for it, I just don't have the spark plug wire. So we got a red light, so that means the box is getting power. The box should work. And then I had to beat on the starter a little bit, but so the solenoid and all that's working, because when you tap it, transfers power over. So I think we're all good there. So I didn't show it because it was just quick and easy to make. So I wanted something to hold my battery cable away from my headers, because I've got crossover headers. So I just took a piece of aluminum, bent it over, riveted it to the top, and then bent a slot over, and then I'm either going to put hose clamps or screw-on clamps, bolt-on clamps to hold this wire here. Because there it's good, and then down here I'll have another clamp that holds it to the pickup tube. The pickup tube for the transmission, the dipstick. So that'll keep it away from both headers. I don't want to take any more chances.